Hey everyone, I picked up the Apple Solo Loop watch band about half a year ago and I've been using it with my Apple Watch mainly for swimming. So in this video, I will be summarizing my personal experience using this watch band, particularly for swimming. I'll be showing you how to measure your wrist to pick your size, the unboxing process, the good, the not so good, and finally whether you should pick up this watch band yourself. If you watched my previous review video on the Apple Sport Loop band, I did have some issues with the band stretching out over time, so I wanted to try a silicone band, and this Apple Solo Loop is the lowest, slimmest profile without any kind of buckle or clasp. For the most part, you can only buy it straight from Apple, especially the more colorful options. I did go with the black Solo Loop option just to keep it sleek with my Jet Black Series 10. And it does come in 3 different sizes. You want to make sure you pick the right one for your Apple Watch case. I have the smaller case sizing for the Series 10, so that's the 42mm. And then you want to make sure you pick the right band size. As you know, this is a one size fit. To ensure you pick the right size, Apple does have a scale that you can print out yourself at home, so you can wrap it around your wrist to check which size you need. They also have a video to clearly show you how to use the measurement guide. Or if you walk into any Apple store, you can be asked to be measured and they'll give you this nice plastic version of the cutouts, and it even has a little bit of a sticky on the back to align it on your wrist. So this is how you use the measurement tool. So you align it where you want the Apple Watch to normally fit on your wrist, and you just wrap around the tail end until you see where the arrow points to a particular number. If you happen to be in between sizes like I am here, Apple recommends that you size down. But best case scenario, I would just recommend you go into the Apple store and physically try on the different sizes. But anyhow, I went with the smallest possible size since I have such a narrow wrist, size 0. So here is the band in its original packaging. You can see the clear color front and center. On the back, you see it is the Apple Solo Loop. You can verify the casing size compatible. You can see 42mm, and also the size of the band, size 0, both on the back and also on the side. To open up the box, you have the regular Apple Easy Peel tab. In the inside flap, you'll find the usual instructions on how to slip on and off the band. Now removing the cardboard with the band, there's also another slip of paper behind that, which just tells you to go onto Apple's website to see the full user guide in multiple languages. But now let's get to the start of the show, the actual watch band. You just go ahead and remove it from the cardboard. It's definitely a different formulation of silicone because it is very stretchy. On the inside of the band, on one end you'll find the actual casing size compatibility, and on the other is the size of the band. You can see there's a little metal in the ends for strength and rigidity, and slipping it onto my Apple Watch is as you can expect with any other Apple Watch band. Painless and seamless. I do like the look against my jet black Apple Watch. Slipping it onto my wrist, it definitely needs to stretch quite a bit, and I was a little bit scared initially when I put it on. I don't want it to fling off my wrist or even to snap the band or something like that, but there was no issue whatsoever. With no additional clasp or buckle or additional wraparound from the band, it does make your Apple Watch feel lighter. And I like that if I were to rest my wrist on something, it doesn't feel like the band is pushing into my wrist. So initially, I really liked it. I liked the snug fit, especially when I was swimming and pulling my arms through the water. It's just a lot less drag compared to other bands. However, the material is not immune to the chemical effects of the chlorine, and after just a month of daily use, the texture of the silicone became kind of sticky or kind of gummy. It was not as smooth as before. Here's a side-by-side comparison with a brand new Solo band at Apple. You can see the one on my wrist is shinier, more glossy, which became more uncomfortable on my wrist, and it also started to leave red marks because it wouldn't slide as much, so it's going to stick to my wrist in the same location for a longer period of time. It became to a point that I really couldn't wear it 24/7 like I usually would, including to use for sleep tracking, because it just got really uncomfortable on my wrist. And every time I took off the watch band, I feared that I was going to fling my watch across the room, or when I try to slip it on, I'm always scared that the watch band might snap, which I might just be a little bit on the paranoid side. After many months of use every day, you can see that there's no rips or tears to be seen. Apple's quality is definitely present in this band, and I haven't seen any other third-party accessory maker try to imitate this whatsoever. So my final thoughts is this is not a band you'll want to wear 24/7. If you do choose to use it towards swimming, you probably want to make sure that you switch it out during the day. And as a constant lap swimmer, this can be a little bit of a pain. I was looking for a comfortable everyday band, and this is just not it. Also, I think the shape of your arm matters in how comfortable this band will be. For me, my arm kind of has a tapering effect with more muscle towards my elbow and then gets pretty narrow at the wrist, which means even if I wanted a looser fitting band, the watch would still tend to slip down to the narrowest point on my wrist because I can't make any micro adjustments like I could on something like the Sport Loop band. So I think this band is best suited for athletes who are not swimmers and who have a arm shape that is pretty flat, especially around the wrist area, so that you get your consistent fit without worrying about the watch slipping up and down your arm. So my search for the perfect swim Apple Watch band continues, and I do have some more contenders coming up. Definitely subscribe to my channel to see my reviews on those. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.